on this morning, we got up early to head over to Hierve el Agua. I think we left around 6 or 6:30 a.m. to beat the crowds. This is a place with Oaxaca's calcified mineral waterfalls. So we were able to stay there for a couple of hours, and it was chilly, but there were breathtaking views, as you'll see in a second here. And the water was cold, but I managed to tiptoe in it enough to take these pics. Some of the group went for a hike, and I didn't, but I did take a few pictures in this cool water. Next, we went to lunch at a traditional Mexican restaurant that preserves and shares the treasures of traditional food and located in a beautiful town outside of Oaxaca, where the tajade was created.
What is what?
Tamale.
¿Qué es eso? Sí. ¿Puede describir eso?
Sí, claro. Este es el tamal de cambray. Este es el tamal de elote, las dos garnachas, el panucho, el molote de plátano, el chile relleno, la gordita de tasajo, la doblada de frijol, los totopos, el queso y chapulines.
Yeah, your favorite.
Thank you.
Okay.
Stop after that before stopping again at El Tule.
Déjame Y si sigues pensando rápido, te vuelvo a ver. Y si sigues pensando rápido, déjame. Y si sigues pensando rápido, déjame. Y si sigues pensando rápido, te vuelvo a ver. Y si sigues pensando rápido, te vuelvo a ver. Y si sigues pensando rápido,
Your face looks beautiful.
When we got back to the hotel, there were some folks there painting faces in honor of Diás de los Muertos. So I said, let me go for it. And even though I chose a picture of a woman whose base of her face was painted white, she gave me some regular foundation and kind of took her own spin on it. We walked around a bit more and then had some dinner. The next day was Wednesday, and it was a free day. Usually we have some time to ourselves in the morning or the afternoon or the evening, but on this day, we had the entire day to ourselves. So some folks went to see some other sites that weren't on the agenda per se, and I didn't. I decided to just kind of do my own thing and catch up on some emails, walk around, take some pictures of graffiti art. But I started off the day first trying to go to Blank and finding out that there was a good hour wait. And so I went over to Maiguey Maíz instead, which was in walking distance. walking around for a bit, I noticed that there was a tattoo shop like a block away from our hotel. And so I went in to talk to the artist, and I ended up going back later on to get a tattoo, and didn't actually mean to get it on my foot. I didn't know how painful that would be. But that was what was exposed because it gets cool in the evening. I was wearing jeans, and unfortunately those skinny jeans, I didn't feel like rolling them up, and I paid the price.
Okay, can you check it? You gonna take a picture?
Sure.
Okay, done.
In between dealing with all the shocks of pain that I was dealing with, I was hungry, so as soon as I left, I walked on over to Sierra Tacos. The next day we had the morning to ourselves, or maybe the early afternoon, something. We had a break somewhere. And so my roommate and a couple of others of us decided to go to La Popular, which is very popular. Together as a group and went to an artisan who makes candles, and so we each took turns making the candles, and I went first.
The small one, yes. When you put the mold in there, don't cover the top. It's behind at the edge. 1 second. Stop. There we go. Stop. And the water. With the other hand, pull it out.
So it hardens that fast.
And you can use your hand.
Even more today. Yeah.
I don't want to grip it,
Could
but
hold it.
stay. It's coming off.
And the water, do the same. The water is helping.
Inside the water, Tule. Inside the water. There you go.
Ooh.
You see them all.
Yes. Yeah, so next.
Just leave it in there? Okay.
Yes.
Don't cover the top.
Yeah. Flattens it out.
I don't know, she's working some magic.
Yeah. She's happy with our creation.
No. He said it doesn't matter.
She can fix them. She's a film artist.
Yeah, but you see how much fixing she has?
¿Falta alguien más? ¿No, verdad?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you hide it, I see. Uh-huh. Put it on the
So
inside.
last one.
See, it doesn't matter. He was right.
Oh.
This is your flower.
Us right there.
An offering?
That's our flower.
And it's gonna be documented forever, 100,000 times.
Right?
I also bought some notebooks and other pieces that I'll show you at the end of part 3. This was in a town called Teotihuacan de Valle. Another place where there were a group of women that made beautiful, beautiful textiles, and we're keeping the tradition going in that community. A lot of history there, a lot of stories that our tour guide was able to tell us, and it was wonderful that these artisans were able to come together as a community to support each other and keep everything going. We were able to watch how they make some of these textiles with the loom.
There is no word. Rosuli. La rueca. Spinning wheel. Spinning wheel. Spinning. Tú me enseñas zapoteco, yo te enseño español. De palabras que no sé.
So she has to spin by hand and you do the wool.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll have a little foot pedal, but she's got to do them. Wow.
See, now you gotta buy a rug.
No nuts, no nothing.
That's insane.
The harbor are connecting.
It's not easy.
I have to pull the wool
She's doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
and let it go at the same
Does it make your
time.
back hurt?
Te duele la espalda.
Sometimes when
Because it seems like a, you know.
She looks pretty good job. Yeah.
somebody has to try.
Go, Tiffany.
No, I've tried before, and she's making it look very easy.
I think that I have to try actually.
Tiffany, she actually has some
I'll try it if someone spins the wheel.
See, here have the pedals for change the direction of the colors. You can have
So is one pedal like every other string, or
no, it's two pedals for
Yeah.
change the direction of the strings. So this is a geometric design. In this design, we don't have like a draw. Because we have to count everything. It's just like more mind. The design we have in the mind.
Oh, there's no
so
guy.
it's all freehand, just
Exactly.
design like just willy-nilly. So how old are these looms? Are they new?
They're really a little
Oh,
close.
like this one has like a 30 years
As soon as you're tall enough.
What about your brush? What are the bristles made of? Metal. And yeah, I guess what before there was metals like that. How would they brush? You know, your
old. We
ancestors.
use from spinach from
We visited a couple of homes to see how certain locals decide to celebrate with their different altars and the ways that they decorate them and the way that they celebrate that tradition. We went to a cemetery that was having celebrations. We were free to roam about and explore the cemetery, lay flowers down as offerings, candles, what have you. However, I felt super, super uncomfortable, and so I only stayed for about 5 minutes, and then I went and sat on the bus for a while until everyone else was done. If you haven't seen the rest of the adventures from this trip, then check out part 1 and part 3 of this Oaxaca journey.